Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session, I'm going to use a small folded towel and a light weight to exercise. I'm using, what is this, a ½ pound. If you don't have a weight on hand, you can grab anything, even a piece of sponge. Something light that you can move around is really helpful. It's also fine to not use anything if that's not comfortable for you. Now I'm going to have one foot on a towel. I'm using another towel for my head. You don't have to, but oftentimes giving your head some support makes things easier and more efficient on your neck and upper quadrant and your shoulders, right? I have the weight in the same side hand, a foot that's on the towel, arm up to the sky. Now, I'm going to have a little arch to my lower back here, right? That just means that when I lay on my back, I'm going to try and keep that position. So I'm not going to try and increase the arch away from the floor or decrease the arch towards the floor as I move. So the goal is to keep this part of your body still. Breathing in. The other arm just resting on the floor. Knee bent, foot down. You're going to exhale, slide the leg away and reach the arm overhead only as far as you don't change the shape of your waist against the floor behind you. Now you're going to push on that towel to drag it back in to return the arm. That's all you do. Again, keep your eyes and chest facing up towards the sky directly. Stretch out long, 9, easy. Then fold it back into you. The arm can go out to the side more if it's too uncomfortable by your ear. 8, that's totally orthodox. And then bring it back in. The leg may not straighten at all. It doesn't have to straighten to be successful. 7, especially is when you straighten your knee, it encourages you to arch your lower back further. 6, try not to go that far. Easy, gentle return. Again, gentle, head resting, stretching out, lengthening. 5. Really good work there. Control to fold it in. You're doing really well. Gentle, same sort of arm and leg reach away from each other. 4, head resting. And then fold it in, return. Keep that lower back still as possible. Breathe deeply. 3. And again, drag it in. If the towel is not working for you on the surface you're exercising onto, if it's like a carpet, the towel doesn't work, try like a paper plate or something that's smooth. That may work a bit easier for you. And then return and drag it in and switch the arm and leg. If you're on a slippery surface, most anything will work. Even a sock on your foot is totally fine for that. Now, other side here, right? Same exercise. It's going to feel a bit different. That's okay. This other leg may not go as far as the other one did. That's fine. And drag it in. The arm may need a different pattern. This one may be able to go closer or a little further from your ear. Okay, that's fine. Right? Try not to make your sides do the same thing when it doesn't feel good to do the same thing, right? Every side's different. They all have their different needs, just like children. And then return. You're guiding them towards the general same goals, but they're going to get there in their own way. Breathe deeply, gentle. 7. And fold it back in. Again, try and keep the area of your waist still in relationship to the floor. And fold it in to return. We're using a light weight here. Breathe deeply. 5. Because it's healthy to lift a different range of weights. Breathe deeply. 4. You'd be surprised how you feel things differently with a different level of weight. So, for example, you can easily use a heavier weight here, and that would turn it into a different exercise. 2. But that doesn't mean the lighter, just because you can do it with heavier weight, that doesn't mean the lighter weight is invalid. Right? Because as I go along here, the weight is giving me rest, other side, a lot of a sensation to how my shoulder girdle is moving. And that's really, really beneficial. Now, feel free to repeat, or you can have the other leg in the air bent. You don't have to, right? As I'm using this lightweight over time, because it's light and not too aggressive and not too heart rate inducing, I can really feel my body quite specifically. 9. And I can feel how maybe if I'm able to rotate my arm a little bit in one direction, 8, it has an easier time with this range of motion, and that's really beneficial. Again, easy. Take your time and lengthen. 7. You'll also feel how the arm actually does shake a bit over a little bit of time, just with this little light weight, because it's slow and we're taking just how we feel and how we're moving. 6, it's a lot of endurance required for that. Easy breathe. Again, stretch and lengthen. 5, make sure the other leg in the air. The foot isn't trying to not drop down to the floor. The thigh bone's not dropping down to the floor. Control, breathe deeply. 4, that foot's also not crossing over your body. And then return. Again, keep your waist very still, lower back very still. 3, good work everyone. Drag it back in. Again, gentle, head resting, breathe deeply. 2, Fantastic job, nice work. You can always take a break. Again, you don't even want permission to take a break, just take one. You got it. Fold it in, put the foot down, and switch sides. That was really, really great. You may have found that halfway through that leg in the air needed to come down. That's totally right, don't worry about it. Easy breathe, here we go. Exhale, slide the same sort of arm and leg away from each other again, only as far as you have an open and fold it in. So light weights are not less valuable. They're incredibly valuable. Breathe deeply, as are heavier weights. They're just valuable in different ways. Easy breathe, gentle. Easy. That's why it's really important to try and lift a variety of weights, because that's all stimulating to your body in different ways. Breathe deeply. 7. Lifting heavier isn't always better. Lifting lighter isn't always better. Breathe deeply. Exploring different options that work best for you. 6 is a great way to think about your exercise life. Breathe deeply. Slow. Also, it's more enriching. Breathe deeply. 5. Easy breathing gets you away from this hard set of I must do this to get that kind of feeling that often accompanies exercise. 4. People get locked up into patterns which can be helpful, like habits are helpful, but then they don't want to move away from them because they won't get the same result in their mind. Easy breathe, gentle. Take your time here, wide across your throat. 2. You gotta keep that waist very still against the floor. Again, easy reach. Yeah, that was really well done. Foot down, other side. Last round already. Now this time I'm going to have the same side leg and arm in the air. Same side arm and leg repeating. Here we go. Just reach it long. Take your time. 10. This other arm that's in the air was actually helping me keep my body still. So now it's a lot more work on my torso, 9 by itself, and my awareness of it to try and maintain its position. Breathe deeply, gentle. 8. Take your time and fold it back in. Head resting. Again, gentle, reaching, breathing. 7. Good, everyone. And return. You're doing a really great job here. Control, stretch only far as you have comfort. 6. Beautiful. Fold it back in. Nice work there. Stretch, lengthen, reach, and breathe. 5. Again, try not to let your lower back increase its distance from the floor as the leg presses out, trying to keep it very still. Conversely, when you pull the leg and arm in, try not to press your lower back lower to the floor. 3. Try and keep it as still as you possibly can. It just helps create A, awareness, but B, strength. Easy breathe. It's a nice, gentle way to encourage your lower back to be strong and rest. Other arm and leg. Really great job. But you can't, it's hard to build strength without awareness, right? Here we go. Breathing in. Same sort of arm and leg press away. Lower back stay still. Head rest and fold it back in. You can feel that you have to actually push down some on that towel to drag it in. You can hopefully feel maybe the back of your leg engaging there. Hopefully it's not too painful. Breathe deeply, gentle. Control. 8. Keeping that waist area very still. Again, stretch. Reach, head resting. 7. Good one. Breathe and fold into. Relax your shoulders towards the floor behind you. Breathe gently. Control. No twisting of the hips. 6. Excellent here. Fold it back in. Just 5 more, please. Stretch. Lengthen. 5. Very good job. Fold it back in. Relax your shoulders towards the floor behind you. Again, stretch. 4, that's right. And fold it in easy. 3 more, please. Again, reach, lengthen. Yeah, such a good feeling. Return. 2 more to go there. Easy, breathe. 2. Excellent. One more time. And take note of which arm and leg are working. Which side. Return and rest. This foot was in the air. So now as we change positions, that foot that was in the air is now going to be on the towel. This other foot is forward, anywhere on the floor that it can be, as long as it's out of the way of that bottom leg moving, right? My top arm is the same side arm that I just used, and that's just how it's gonna be, because we're gonna do opposite arm and leg here now. I'm gonna have to do either the same leg that we just moved on the exercise, or the same arm, and I chose to do the same arm, right? You're gonna have your arm long to the sky. You're gonna bend that knee in toward you to start. So again, I'm using that towel, and I'm going to use my outer leg of the lower leg to keep the towel moving. As the leg presses along, the arm reaches overhead. Feel free to use a pillow cushion, whatever you got, and then fold the leg back into. Breathe deeply. Again, gently reach out there. Try to keep it still. Just practice. Breathe deeply. You can also put a soft rolled towel under the lower ribs here. 8, to give more support. So if your neck or shoulders are uncomfortable, try supporting those lower ribs on something that's small to give it some elevation and rest, so it can rest on like a pedestal that you may find that helps alleviate any tension that you have there. Breathe deeply. Slow. 6, control, and then return, easy. Again, reaching that arm and leg away from you. 5, great job. Getting length, getting the fibers to be in longer positions to get stronger. 4, breathe deeply. Control, I'm not saying it's making you thinner, that's not a thing. Breathe deeply. 3, easy. However, you can get stronger with your joints being in more extended ranges of motion. 2, that will help you move better and that will give you the appearance of youth because we tend to lose that sense as we age. Here we go. 10 more, please. Again, keep that little arch to your lower back. 10. Great job. And if this is too uncomfortable on your shoulder, you can reach the arm further in front of you. 9. Right, if it's too much on your neck or shoulder to reach it long by your ear, breathe deeply. 8. You got everyone. Control, keep that lower back very still, lengthen. 7. You can also play around with rotating this arm if it feels better if you rotate it one way. 6, and then the other way to return, that's fine. Again, keeping your palm facing forward might not work for you. 5, that's totally fine. No worry there. Breathe deeply. Again, stretch and lengthen. 4. Excellent work, everyone. Control. Again, easy. Breathe. 3. Fantastic job there. Again, easy. Breathe. 2. One more time. Again, easy. Breathe. Now you're going to repeat that, or you can hold this top leg in the air long. You don't have to. But otherwise, it's the same. 10. Take your time. Easy. Breathe. It's a lot more work on this bottom side arm and shoulder. 9 to get stability, and that's on purpose. 8. Take your time. Easy. Breathe. Gentle, stretch, lengthen. 7. Breaks are great, don't worry about it. Control, easy, breathe. 6. If your bottom hip, the hip that touches the floor, is uncomfortable here. 5. You can try that on a small towel as well to give you some cushion. Breathe deeply. Whatever your surface you're lying on for, the thigh bone moving against the floor may not be comfortable for you. 3. So make a little pillow for yourself. A little small elevation. 2, that may mean that you need to elevate your ribs and head as well, because once you elevate one part of the floor, you kind of need to elevate other parts accordingly with the rest of your body. Legs together, and then gently twist, open, rotate. I know that was 3 sets already, isn't that crazy? Big breath in, and then return. I agree, went by so fast. Again, easy, twist, open, rotate, spiral. Little arch to your lower back, very good job. And then return one more time. You're doing really well. Easy, twist. Support your head, make sure your head and neck are comfortable here. The top thigh may slide on the bottom thigh, that's okay. Make sure the arm is comfortable, don't only go as far as you have comfort. Really great job. We're gonna flip it over and do the other side here. All right, oops, so I have my bottom foot is now on the towel, the outside of the foot. Top foot is forward on this side. You don't need to put this foot in a different position just to get the hip to be comfortable. Then your eyes and chest are face forward, and again, you prop yourself up on one side, all the way to propping yourself up on the other side. Use a towel under your hip, and even put a towel on the ribs under the head as well. But all those things are really important to follow through on side to side, arm to the sky, eyes and chest facing forward. And just press the leg and arm away from the side of that towel, stretch away, and woo! That bottom hip has to really work to push that towel. Breathe deeply, 9. To hold it with control. Oh, I'm having a hard time on this side right now. Let's see if we get better every time. Breathe deeply, 8. It is so much easier on the other side. Ooh, that tells me a lot about this hip. Breathe deeply, 7. So again, that bottom side outer hip, the hip that's the part of the touching the floor, since those fibers, those soft tissues, have to really engage strongly to move the towel. Breathe deeply, 4. It doesn't look like it's much exercise, but actually it's quite a bit. Breathe deeply, slow control. 3. Gentle arch to your lower back. Again, easy. Breathe deeply, 2. Hips as low to the wall point you can do. Now make sure you have a comfortable. Breathe deeply. Here's number 2. Now 2 to go. Go by so fast. And then make sure you're looking forward and nose turning to your neck. 10. Easy. Inhale, exhale freely. Take your time, stretch and lengthen. Legs are great, don't worry about it. Control, stretch, lengthen, breathe, enjoy. 8. Fantastic overhand. Again, stretch, breathe, and lengthen after. 7. Fantastic work here. Stretch, breathe deeply. 6. Easy, take a second, adjust your foot as you need to. Breathe deeply. 5. It feels so much more organic as you go along and get used to the sensation 4 of controlling that towel with the bottom leg. Breathe deeply. 3. You just took the start there, but look at it, hopefully from there, breathe deeply 2, wanted to go nowhere. Easy breathe, and then stretch. Now take 2 seconds, totally good, or you have this top leg long in the air. You don't have to. Whew, that's so much different.
I'm going to use this bottom arm quite a bit more, 9, because I need that support and balance against the floor. Breathe deeply. 8, keep me balanced against this leg moving. Take your time. And then I'm going to let you to evade me, so again, that creates a sense of being strong in longer positions. Breathe deeply. 6, in the outer range of the motion, getting strength there. That's particularly done by the floor weight is nice here. 5, this is more vulnerable in these longer positions. Breathe deeply. 4, we tend not to be as strong, breathe deeply, as well when our limbs are closer to our body. 3, easy, that level length, arm and leg being further away here, is more challenging generally. 2, one more time, keep that leg deeply long. Yeah, did so well. Bend two knees together, and twist as much as you make it comfortable as you twist.
Adjust as you need to, arching your lower back. Really good job. Breathing in, and then return. 2 more here. Great job. Again, easy. Oh, I just wonder what's next, huh? All this excitement, all these nice, calm things to do. Feels so good to exercise in these nice, gentle, safe ways that are enriching. Breathe deeply, easy, and subtly engaging. And then return. Now we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And if on your hands and knees, your wrists don't like it, you can fold up 2 towels as evenly as possible and then put one hand on each so that your palm is elevated higher than your fingers. Find a place that works for you. That can help a lot with many, many different people. Now, I'm again going to do opposite arm and leg. So I have one foot on the towel and the other hand, opposite side hand has the weight. Wrists are under shoulders, knees under hips. And here's where that lower back placement is really important. Try not to let your lower back round over time, but also try not to let it arch and extend markedly. Keep it as still as you can. Look at the floor between your hands and push the floor away from you strongly. Make sure your head doesn't drop down over time. You're really reaching long through the crown of your head. Slide the towel and reach the opposite arm long. Take your time. Yeah. Hips are square, and then bend it into. And again, if it's uncomfortable, you can have the toenail side of the foot on the towel as well. If that works for you, 9, that's fine. Either works for you. Breathe deeply, gentle. 8, pushing that floor away from you. Looking at the ground between your hands. 7, hips as square as they can go. Take a break, it's no big deal. Push. 6, very good job. Keep that lower back very still. Hips as square as possible. 5, nice job. Control. Again, getting the arm and leg to be long away from you. 4, encourages a lot of strength. Easy, breathe, comfortable strength. 3, easy, valuable strength. Breathe deeply. 2, not just glamorous strength, functional strength that you can use for the rest of your day as you go along. I'm going to switch sides. That was really, really great. And again, you may not like this weight, and the arm can go out to the side, more like we talked about in the other exercises, if it's uncomfortable for you. Again, same thing here. Body stay still, slide and reach. 10. And then fold it in gently. Good work there. Control. Easy, breathe. 9. Hips are as square as possible. Lower back stays very still. 8. You're doing a great job there. Again, foot on the towel is your choice of placement. 7. Navel towards your heart. Push that floor away from you. Reaching long through the crown of your head. 6. Excellent work, everyone. Take your time. Press, stretch. 5. You're doing really well there. Control. Easy. Lengthen. 4. Nice job. Keep that body very still. Stretch. 3. Very nice work there. Take your time. Breathe deeply. 2. One more time. Lower back stays very still. Pushing that floor away from you. Yay, that was round 1. You can sit back and stretch here. That's fine. Taking a break. You can always take a break. You don't need much permission. Round 2, other side. It's just the same. Take your time. Again, arm and leg presses. Then they fold in. Take your time. You're on that standing arm the whole time. Nice. So really push that floor away from you without twisting your body. Breathe deeply. Gentle. 8. You're as square as possible. Taking your time here. The towel has a mind of its own. 7. That's very true. Easy. And I'm going out of frame. Breathe deeply. 6. That's right. Getting all of me in there is challenging. Breathe deeply. 5. I'm the only person here. There's no cameraman. There's no voice video. 4. There's no audio technician. Just me. Breathe deeply. 3. So I apologize if sometimes the videos are a little bit wonky. Easy. Breathe. 2. I try to make 1 video a day, every day. Breathe deeply. And then rest. Other side. I thought that because you want to get as many videos in advance as you can queued up in case things happen. All right, here we go. Opposite arm and leg reach. 10. And then folding. You never know what life is going to bring, so it's best for me in terms of getting content out there. 9, to be able to have like periods maybe where I can't produce videos for whatever reason. Breathe deeply. 7. So I make a video every single day for the past 6 months. 6. I'm not sure how sustainable that is, but it's been pretty easy so far. I gotta say. 5, in terms of variety, breathe deeply. 4, there's been no repeated anything so far. 3, easy. Take your time. Reach long. 2, lots of repeated individual exercises, but no repeated sequences. 1, sit back and stretch. Really great job. So there's been no repeat videos, and I'm pretty proud of that. We did do a couple months ago, we did do a series of introduction to Pilates where a sequence is built on each other, but that was still, no video was the same. 10, they all had their individual focus and their individual uniqueness. 9, even though they were cumulative. Easy breathe, take your time. Hips are nice and square, reach long. 8, again, the arm may not go as far as you wish that it would. 7, but do try and reach it away from you. 6, take your time, breathe deeply. Stretch all the way out there. Hips are square to the floor. 5, you can always think of bringing that leg, the hip of the leg that's moving. 4, just a little lower to the floor. It tends to be what a lot of people need, not everyone. Doesn't work for everyone. 3, that's the biggest cue I find people need a lot of. Breathe deeply. 2, keeping that lower back in that gentle arch. Great job. Keep reaching the back of the skull towards the sky behind you. Other arm and leg. Last round. Here we go. Arm and leg press. 10, take your time. Body stays very still. Reach the crown of the head out. 9, back of the skull towards the ceiling a bit. Not face. Looking forward. 8, face to the floor. Back of the skull towards the sky. 7, can help a lot. Easy breathe. Again, I can't see you. 6, so I can only give out cues generally. Breathe deeply. 5, and hope that you get the gist of what the goals are by talking about what the goals are. 4, if you can't see what you're doing, you have technology. 3, turn on your phone, turn on your camera somewhere, and give yourself a little reflective feedback. 2, it's often very, A, scary, B, illuminating. Push back, round your spine, curl, rest. Excellent work. Really good job. And there you have it. An easy way to get a lot of strength and in the end ranges of motion of end ranges of your body. Again, that will help you move better over time, so that when you stand up and move through your day, you move with grace and elan, which is generally associated with being younger. That's how I sell exercise. You know, you can't. Making yourself thinner is a difficult thing to have as a goal because everyone's so different, but you can work on moving better. And by moving better, that will give you a sense of vitality. And who doesn't want that? I hope you enjoyed this session. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.